You will never be respected if you keep doing these 5 things. And most men are guilty of at least 3 of them. Listen up. Respect isn't something you can buy, demand, or fake. It's earned. Slowly, quietly, and relentlessly. In how you show up when no one's watching. When the spotlight is gone. When you're left alone with your choices. The world doesn't reward noise. It recognizes weight. And if you constantly feel like people overlook you, interrupt you, or disregard you, then it's time to confront the truth. There are behaviors that silently destroy the foundation of respect. Drop them, and your life starts to command attention without saying a word. Keep them, and no amount of talent or intelligence will save you. First, stop chasing approval. When you make your self-worth dependent on someone else's nod, you hand over your power. People can feel that hunger to be liked. It leaks through your words, your posture, even your silence. You nod too quickly. You laugh when nothing's funny. You say yes when you want to say no. And you shrink. What's worse, you become forgettable. People don't remember those who bend to please. They remember those who stand firm. There's quiet authority in the person who walks into a room without needing to be the center of it. Not because they don't care, but because they know who they are, with or without approval. As the Stoics would say, care more about living rightly than being liked. Stop chasing applause. Start building gravity. Approval is fleeting. Integrity isn't. Second, stop letting emotions run you. Emotions are natural, but letting them drive is destructive. A man who flies off in rage, collapses in doubt, or drowns in anxiety becomes unstable. And instability is the enemy of respect. You may feel justified in your reactions. But if those reactions control your choices, you've already lost. We don't control what happens, only how we respond. The Stoics taught that we don't control what happens, only how we respond. And response requires discipline. Respected individuals don't explode, they process. They don't panic, they prepare. They may feel fear, but they act anyway. A calm presence is magnetic. When others lose their heads and you keep yours, they look to you. Self-control is strength. Third, stop making excuses. Everyone has reasons. If you take responsibility, the gap between the two, that's where respect lives. You didn't get the promotion. You weren't given the tools. Your upbringing wasn't ideal. Sure. But what now? Excuses are the armor of the weak. They sound reasonable, but they trap you. They hand the wheel to everything outside yourself. A man of respect doesn't live in blame. He lives in ownership. He says, this is where I am. What am I going to do about it? You can't control the hand you were dealt. But you can control the hand you were dealt. But you can control how you play it. Excuses are effort. Pick one. Fourth, stop choosing comfort over growth. It's tempting to coast once you've achieved a little. But growth doesn't live in the easy. It lives in friction, resistance, discomfort. The moment you start to settle, the decline begins. Your potential isn't a destination. It's a pursuit. And that pursuit has no finish line. Obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're paths. What stands in the way becomes the way. The Stoics believed that obstacles were not roadblocks, they were paths. What stands in the way becomes the way. The respected individual seeks the challenge. Not for the pain, but for the progress. Growth is rarely glamorous, but the man who keeps evolving is impossible to ignore. Fifth, stop speaking more than you do. Talking is easy. Plans, dreams, resolutions, words are cheap, but they mean nothing without action. Every time you say what you're going to do and don't follow through, you weaken your credibility, not just in others' eyes, but in your own. There's power in doing more than you say, and letting your results speak louder than your promises. The world is full of people who say. Very few actually do. Your character isn't written in your words. It's carved into your behavior. Heraclitus once said, character is destiny, so speak less, act more. Let your track record be your resume. If you're tired of being overlooked, if you want to walk through life with presence, it starts here. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for validation. Start refining yourself quietly, daily, relentlessly. When you remove the habits that shrink you, you become someone the world can't ignore. If you're tired of being overlooked, if you want to walk through life with a sense of presence, if you're ready to build the kind of character that others instinctively respect, then it starts here. Stop looking for shortcuts. Stop waiting for validation. Start refining yourself quietly, daily, relentlessly. Because when you remove the habits that shrink you, you become someone the world can't ignore. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe for more content that sharpens your mind and strengthens your character. Comment below. Which one of the 5 hit home the most? Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your journey toward respect starts with a single disciplined choice. Make it today.